there's another layer that I don't think Diego is getting. Okay, please, guys, let me give one more analysis of Diego here. And again, I do believe that this is projection, but maybe I think Diego doesn't see it this way, or you're unaware of the fact that maybe I see it this way. This is so stupid, but the point is that if you're so highbrow, why do you think talking about the J word every other sentence actually makes you intelligent? Isn't that the definition of anti-intellectual? Aren't you just a fucking idiot?
I'm offended by the assertion that I sound like a toddler.
Yeah, you do. So because you're just trying to bring up inflammatory things, you are a walking, like.
I'm not bringing up anything inflammatory.
You're a walking factoid, man. You're just like trying to cause fights and shit stir. You're shit stirring. You're a fucking shit stirrer. You're a shit stirrer. You're a shit stirrer.
How am I stirring any shit? You're the one who came into this room and called me a toddler. I would say that you're projecting into exactly the
same. You're talking in terms and absolutes about bullshit.
Goddess, can I just interrupt? Zach, can I just interrupt here? Because I've had a lot of dealings with Goddess, and Goddess and I recently, we read the hymn to the Goddess. And, you know, I was really digging it. And, you know, I have heard, Goddess, that some
I'm going to fucking strangle you and throw you on the ground and ass fuck you.
I think you need to go back because it's probably been a while since you had an orgasm and you're getting a little testy.
But, Zach, what I'm saying is, you know, let Goddess flow for a second. Just let her flow.
You know, I really don't hate anybody, but I do like to talk some smack every once in a while because some of you do need to be smacked around.
I'm sure you'd love to smack me around.
Well, I really only do that if people like it. But anyway, where the hell were you all? I just actually committed 53 minutes to talking about how enlightenment is a terror threat. And you're on here talking about Palestinians and stuff. You're actually playing into the same ignorant threshold of low consciousness that they want you to be in. Instead of understanding
what should I be doing? Instead of talking about the war in Israel, I should be doing naked yoga.
You know, Zach.
You should go down. You should be like that guy, Aaron Bushnell, right? No.
You know, Zach, I like to say that God is a black woman.
You should do some naked yoga because you can like let go of your pretenses. You can stop being so pretentious. Are you going to read this?
How am I pretentious? I don't use a false accent. That's John.
You know, Zach, everybody keeps saying we should bring. Zach, everybody keeps saying we should bring back the psych wards or the sanitariums, and I'm like, haven't you heard of Clubhouse, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, just give them $200, $500 efficiency. Give them a Clubhouse account. They'll never bother anybody again.
Yeah, I mean, in many ways, that's true. I'm sorry, Diego, for really coming down on hard on you for being a moron, but you know. I mean, you're your own worst enemy. But I'm happy to have recorded it, you know, because I do think that it could be a Netflix movie. It's got all the right ingredients. And, you know, I just want to say God bless, good luck. I don't really know you. I met you at a gas station. Your wife didn't even look me in the eyes. I thought that was kind of strange. She just looked straightforward like a robot automaton. But you know what? Who am I to criticize? Good luck and God bless.
She's like me. I just don't have any tolerance for cowardly shit and manipulation. I'm fucking over it, you know? If you're gonna be a coward and you're gonna manipulate and you're gonna just try to drive.
I don't think that I'm a coward or a toddler or a manipulator. I don't really know.
I think
you're projecting a little bit. Maybe you're talking about your dad or your ex-boyfriend or something?
I don't even fucking know who you are, dude. I don't fucking care.
Okay. Why did you call me a toddler?
Like, stay out of it. Who the hell Zach is? Like, I don't know. She's 0.5% Ashkenazi. Let's listen to her. Yeah. L'chaim, bitches. Yeah. Subscribe. Q-in or boiloy, shortboiloy, whatever you say, something like that.
See, Goddess Shakti here. What's your last name? Is it Shakti? Let me look at your profile. What does it say? Oh, Goddess
Goddess
Shakti
Shakti
Yogamayi
Yoga Mama.
Sophia Ouroboros. So, Goddess Shakti, listen, I was in Dr. Jordan Gruber's room, you know, the microdosing book publisher.
Oh yeah, those bunch of therapeutic win facts. Yeah.
So I understand what you're doing, and I, you know, don't respect it, but I understand
I
what
don't
you're
care.
doing, and I wish you just as much good luck as I do Diego, because technically you're your own worst enemy. If you were really smart, what you'd actually be doing is just putting out a false positive. And a false positive is technically a positive vibration communication at all times because it goes both ways. So if you are essentially emitting gaslighting or emotional, you know, transmission, it's to your detriment. And so that's what I have discovered in my reverse, you know, communication engineering, propaganda trolling, and you know, make sure. Listen, I'm just saying. I think there's a lot of dandruff sufferers here, and we could go back to the sanitarium aspect. But nonetheless, I hope to facilitate peace, bliss, and joy. I am complete. This is subscribepodcast.com. Be sure to use Head and Shoulders this evening and tomorrow morning as well to help you get out from underneath that dandruff problem. Happy hair, happy hair, happy, 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 happy hair.
All the dandruff is because you don't have any hair. So I think when you could like troll someone who has luscious locks, you know, you're getting something. You know, like I see you.
So, what do you think about this setup in the book club where we take an anti Semitic, Jew hating, low IQ, slimy piece of shit like Diego and he reads a book for 10 minutes, then a 6'3", handsome, bald headed, Michelin patrilineal Jew reads a book for 10 minutes, and then we discuss who read better? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I got a big book collection." It's like, okay, let's hear you read it. Let's actually hear if you can read, and we'll see if you can pronunciate. Because I asked you to spell initiate, and you're like, I'm initiate. Like you could, it took you a while for it to. Actually, Zach really even helped me understand the word initiate even more because it does sound like in a shit.
The reason that you're reading is to do like one of those Jim Crow law things, like with the grandfather clause, like if you're trying to figure out who could vote in the next election. Like, what are you up to? Like,
The other day, my friend, it was B.F. Peterson actually, told me that he learned a new word, indigeneity. Indigeneity. And I was like, oh, is that like when you was fucking with Jashwanda, but then you find out you indigeneity?
Indigeneity.
Thought that was funny. As if there was a black woman named Janaity.
Anyways, Diego, good luck.
Indigeneity.
Diego, the point is, good luck with whatever is going on in your life. I mean, nobody knows, nobody cares. I mean, it's your shit. Like, we all got our own shit to deal with, you know. But, I mean, listen, you're not the first neo-Nazi loser schmuck I ever met. I mean, eventually you're going to have your come to Jesus moment, and you'll be like, oh, man, I'm my own worst enemy, and all my Jew projection was just my own inferiority complex because I didn't know my true self. Fuck me, Jesus! It's a joke. The point is, I'm trying to gaslight you to see if you have your, you know, John Wayne Gacy moment, or if you can, you know, go full Robert De Niro. What's that crazy movie called where he's this killer?
Taxi driver.
No. Cape Fear.
Not Taxi Driver?
Cape Fear. That movie's crazy too. Have you ever seen Cape Fear?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, dude, that is a fucking wild, crazy movie. It's got everything. It's technically like the story of Diego and Nora, but, you know, not the lame clubhouse version of some guy who can't get laid locally. I just hope you know that I'm building my repertoire of comedy clips here on YouTube roasting you. So again, I want to go back to the fact that I believe Clubhouse is technically two things. One is it's a roast. Either you're self-roasting yourself or you're roasting others. And sometimes you can organize like a long chain roast, like these old television show roasts, and really roast somebody. Like if we were to do the roast of Marshall Rankin, or the roast of Brad, or the roast of Diego, or the roast of Edmund, or the roast of Zach, or the roast of Danny, it would be fun and funny.
What about Jazzy?
Jazzy too, yeah, that would be
Just
fun.
an American boy from Texas.
Let's do this. Just change the title of the room to the roast of Jazzy.
Well, you better.
You
I
better
can't do
not.
it. Yeah, no, take that back. You can't say that. Could we not make it about the Jews right now? Could we not make it about the J word right now?
Okay, so that is one type of Clubhouse, which is a self roast or group roast or whatever. It's a roast. Okay, this is the second aspect of Clubhouse. Now, I hope I don't forget it, but it's technically just, I guess, a parallel society, but people take it so seriously, it's insane. They believe that this is like their preeminent social media presence, that there is like a political pecking order or something, but it's just a game of one-upmanship. So when Diego does his Jew roast and he roasts himself for being a fucking, dander-suffering, slimy fuck, the point is,
Oh, he let up there. He's back. Thank God.
Am I close to you?
the point,
Testing.
Yeah, you're in the Matrix.
You guys couldn't hear me. I was just saying John looks like Don Rickles, so he's perfect to be a roaster.
yeah, I believe in the roast because even while you're roasting other people, you're technically self-roasting, and if you're filming it, you are really roasting yourself. So that's like a super roast. I believe in super roasts. It's kind of an accelerant to the crux of the problem, is that in a roast, what we're really doing is trying to reverse engineer somebody's disequilibrium or lack of positive vibration. And so, it does become like a game of psychoanalysis and calling people out for being stupid, And Diego,
Why
you're up.
don't you
You're up there.
psychoanalyze me?
I've been to Israel. I know how stupid you are. I've been to Israel multiple times. I've been to Jordan. I've done a survey. I know how stupid you are. You're stupid. I have books over here that you'll never touch because you're too stupid and you're too lazy.
Wait, what do Israeli surveys have anything to do with me? On my psyche?
You're not the universal man, you fucking moron. You're stupid. You're a fucking bigot. You're a self-centered dumb fuck. You still have opinions, stupid.
I'm just a common Latino man.
No, you're stupid. The point is ego. The point is ego death. You haven't had an ego death. You still fucking think, and you admit your stupid opinions on here as if it matters or anybody cares. You're a danger-suffering fool. You haven't gone on the fool's journey. I've done the full circuit, dude. I don't know you. You don't know me, but you're a schmuck. You are stupid as fuck. You should just listen all the time instead of even running your mouth with your stupidity. It's to your detriment, stupid.
You see, this is what happens, Zach, is that people that meditate all the time are actually very angry inside. And it eventually comes out. Given enough time, you will see that these people are actually just very angry, and the opposite of everything those silly disciplines claim to want to embody. They just build up the anger. Not unlike many Jewish roles that Adam Sandler has played, they seem to be nice guys until they explode. Punch Drunk Love, Waterboy. It's that just tap it in. That's what Tao is constantly telling you to do. Just tap it in. Tap it in.
I think everybody is like that to an extent, but the Taoists and the Buddhist meditators come under higher scrutiny because we expect them to be perfect all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
I was talking with my dad about this, and he said, Zach, you really just gotta learn how to control your temper. And I said, well, I realized that when they say control your temper or like manage your reaction or don't have an emotional reaction, They mean every time. Like, they really mean every single time. Because if, like, I told him, like, there's so many things that I'm managing my emotional reactions over. All the time I'm managing my emotional reactions. I'm not having a reaction. But then once in a while I have a reaction, and then he's like, Zach, you really need to work on your emotional reactions. Like, wait, so you want me to never have just say it. You want me to never have an emotional reaction ever. That's what you're saying. Because if you react emotionally in any way, then it's like, well, you need to manage your emotional reactions. So, bullshit.
You could say that I'm trying. You could.
Sarcasm and anger's.
Go ahead.
Sarcasm and anger's ugly cousin.
You could say that I am trying to reverse engineer Diego and gaslight him into my, Cape Fear moment where he goes bananas and he breaks it. Then I got more YouTube content. But the point
I
was,
can tell you how to break me, but you have to use the woman.
well, I know you're not a faggot. You're just stupid. But the point is, what I'm really trying to get at is that I have no point really. I mean, I've been catfished as well, and I know how that feels, but I've never been catfished by a free pally, nasty that needs fucking head and shoulders. That's like a you thing, but listen, I've seen your wife and kids. I have pity on you, dude, and I don't hate you because you're a neo-Nazi moron. You're just stupid. Like, you literally, if you read enough books, eventually you become universal and you realize that your stupid discrimination or opinions is based on stupidity, because that doesn't even help you move fast enough for survival and power, etc. So, like, you don't get it. You're stupid. Your politicking is just racial identity stupidity. Even Bumble now, listen, wait. Bumble, hold on. Bumble now says, in 2 sections on Bumble, that religion and ethnicity is Jewish. So you're going against a multi-billion-dollar company, which gives them, an ethno-state. It's in the dating apps.
Don't they own the dating apps?
I'm just saying, if you've ever been to Israel, you'll realize how stupid you are. I mean, law and security and not being murdered by your neighbors isn't not just, a privilege. It's a fucking human right. No one needs to be murdered. But, I've heard you and other stupid fucks on this app go on and on and on about Hannibal Directive. Can you please unfuck your fucking brain and look in the mirror and say, all right, I'm talking about a lot of stupid shit, wasting my fucking life. I'm a fucking moron. I'm a fucking dumb Jew-hating fucking loser who's never been to Israel, who's never fucking spent time with them, never realized that when somebody gets murdered, there's got to be some fucking thing called justice, there's got to be something called retribution. There is this thing called fucking war, you fucking idiot. It's real. It's fucking real, and you're stupid. And the point is, if you come on here and talk about the J word all the time, you're a fucking idiot. You too, you stupid neo-Nazi little fuck. Wherever the fuck you live, go get a job and take care of your family, you little fucking loser. Shut the fuck up with your stupid J-word shit too. You're stupid. You're just like Diego. You're maybe probably dumber. Because at least Diego was running a fucking Bitcoin ATM operation. What the fuck do you do, Keegan? What the fuck do you do, Keegan? I'm not unhinged. I'm here to fucking roast. I'm roasting. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Hello? Welcome to the motherfucking room, bitch. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love, and I will roast you, Keegan. I'll kick you to the goo. Hello? Shut your mouth, white boy. Shut your mouth, white boy. I will loudmouth you like Dr. Adams. I will loudmouth you like Dr. Adams. This is the roast of Jasmine Love.
Listening to this shit.
This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Ludwig, another Muslim in the room. Bring that Muslim white boy cracker up on this motherfucking room. Bring that white boy cracker Muslim up to this motherfucking speaker box. Get that. Keegan, you next. I'm gonna cook. I got barbecue chicken in the roaster. I am ready to cook. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Amen. Hello. I will loudmouth you like Dr. Sega Adams, motherfucking faggot in the California bitch in your ass. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, there's something going on.
Hello? I will loud like this mic like Dr. Adam Sager man. Hello? Shut up, white boy racist. Talking about the J word all the time, loser. Get a life, F word. This is Dr. N word, Dr. Jasmine Love. Hello? Shut up and meditate. Give me some chicken and watermelon. I'm playing a game of hypnosis. This is Dr. Roast. This is the roast of Dr. Jasmine Love. Hello?
I think he's tired. You sound tired. He's been up
He's
all
got
night.
very tired.
He's been
I think he's got hemorrhoids too. He sits too much. But I think he's got me all wrong.
No, you think you kept saying you are you. I mean, I am you. Like, we're so similar. Bitch, we're in different orbits. I'm here to roast you. I'm here to roast you.
Did you know that I went surfing that day that we met when you went kayaking? Do you know that I saw you on the beach after we met?
Oh, wow. Cool.
I'm not much of a surfer. I'll admit that.
Yeah, I know. You probably don't even go to the gym and use the bench press. I mean, you're a fat boy. You don't read books. You're out here all day talking to Nora Ventura. You fucking loser! Listen, bro, I mean, I may be a joke here as well, you know, wasting all my time on Clubhouse with dandruff sufferers, but I mean, I'm 42, I've lived, in my opinion, already a pretty lengthy life, and I've experienced just about everything under the sun. So when I hear some loser on a social audio chit-chat app talking about J-words all the time, I'm here to compassionately tell you, get a new record and put it on the track, or a new CD and put it in the machine, you fucking idiot. Have you ever heard of anything else to talk about, you fucking dumb motherfucker?
This is the banger.
Have you ever heard of anything else to talk about, you dumb motherfucker?
I mean, it's the topic of our time. I think he's a little angry that his midget Zelensky losing power and Palantir just dropped.
Isn't
Really crashed.
Isn't he a Jew?
Yeah, Zelensky's a Jew.
See, look, another Jew. I mean, it's not my fault that every big topic that we will touch in America in the last 2 years has been a Jew-related thing. Like, that's not my fault.
But it is your fault for mentioning it and noticing it.
I know, but the whole thing in Taoism is essentially to give you the negation or the contrarian position to your fucking position, which is your stupidity. You guys are
We're
stupid.
talking about the negation of the negation.
How?
Huh?
Oh, I see what you're saying, but I mean, then I guess I'm the negation of the negation of the negation to remind you of how stupid you are. What the fuck? It goes on forever. It's like complaints. If you blame someone, it's not. You have to take personal responsibility and be the center or the solution. So if you're in balance and equilibrium, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. You would realize you're a fucking moron.
Okay, where does it all end?
Well, it ends in you, duh.
No, dude, it ends in getting kicked out of 110 countries. Don't you know?
No, it does end in personal responsibility. That's it. I don't understand. Otherwise, you're just politicking. You're like an N-word. Thus, you're fucking a low-class, slimy, dandruff-suffering, fucking dumb schmuck.
Oh. Gideon! The horn has got 10 feet higher.
I wanted to come in here. Let me find the video again. I found Jazzy on Twitter today.
She's live streaming?
No.
Hey, I gotta change the title of this. I'm gonna get banned from the app.
Why? Dr. Jasmine Love is a fucking NPC. That's not a real person. That is within the bounds of having, you know, a creative title. It's not even specific to anyone. Is that even that, Schwartz's name? No.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia, and it's always a coincidence in Israel.
Did you guys see that there was a white woman who got artificially inseminated with an embryo, and the
Oh yes.
and the hospital got it wrong? I'll share the whole story real quick, Diego, for everyone else. The hospital got it wrong. The woman gave birth to a full, and this she's a white woman with a white husband, gave birth to a fully black baby. And then the hospital had to tell the other family, hey, we gave your embryo to another woman. We're so sorry. And so then that family fought custody over that child, and the black couple won the custody battle. And so
the black couple wanted the white child?
No, they wanted the black child. That was
Oh, okay.
that was birthed by the white parents. But the white parents had that child for 6 months, and then had to give up that child to.
Chris, you see how exhausting this is, calling people stupid?
Wow.
Very, very interesting story, and I'm excited for the lawsuit.
Hey, you know what was another one that's kind of sad? Was to find out that Nick Fuentes is an IDF baby. Yeah, he admitted it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, sorry, John. Yes, that's one of the anti-Semites I follow on the internet. I like to watch the show.
Why do you say he's Why do you say he's an IDF baby?
IDF, not IDF.
Oh,
India.
I thought you said IDF baby.
A clone?
No, it means his parents are real Catholics, and they basically aborted a bunch of embryos.
Yeah.
So that Nick Fuentes could be
It's one of the unethical things to do.
It also means that he's he technically shouldn't be alive because he wouldn't be a viable fetus in a natural way. So,
But did God create IVF or did the devil?
Okay, so Diego, I'm just wondering, do you believe in the IDF versus the IVF?
the IDF.
The IVF is
IUD versus IED?
Are you now? Can you answer that question? Are you now?
The future is now.
No, are you now? Meaning, are now you. It's the all now. The now is all important, and thus all questions are essentially trick questions. You are the spider. This is the web. We are caught in your despair, and we subject ourselves as flies to your vampirism, to your parasitism of stupidity. I mean, you're stupid. Read us a book or something. Do something special, or say something intelligent. Otherwise, you do have dandruff, and as a bald man who can go to the gym and lift weight and take a shower, take a bath, and know what it's like to be an anxiety-ridden person creating webs of despair to catch flies in your hopelessness. I mean, please enlighten us, Dr. Diego.
Ron, you didn't have to lose your hair had you gotten enough sunlight in your diet. But since you're locked in that room all day in a terrible, cold environment.
Oh, okay, Dr. Diego. I'm pretty healthy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I feel great. What's the problem over
You've
here?
been packing on some pounds. I saw you on video recently.
Yeah, but
Well, whatever, fatty. I mean, go read us a book and lift some weights on video. Let's judge you, fat ass.
I have what they call a dad bod. It's earned.
But you're also a father, yeah. You're not a father.
If that car wasn't so big, you wouldn't look so thin. I'm telling you, that's why you drive around a fat piece of shit car, because it makes you look thinner.
It just
What type of car are you driving, Diego?
It's a Chevy.
Chevy Tahoe or
It's
Chevy?
Chevy Bel Air.
Oh, okay.
He bought it with
I mean, he
Bitcoin.
might be right there.
It just fits, in Southern California. It just looks good. So.
Yeah.
I need to add wood paneling to it, like the way it was originally. But
Oh, get a life, you fat fuck.
So I was reading an interesting book. It's called Jews Must Live. Have you seen this one?
Ooh, no, that sounds fascinating.
I have heard of the book. I've not read it.
It's by Samuel Roth. Not to be confused with People Love Dead Jews, which is written by a woman.
I do want to ask you a question, Dr. Diego. Can you tell us the rarest books in your library of your curation? Like, what are the most fascinatingly, what you believe to be valuable books in your curation at your amazing library as you have described it?
Well, I have this book called The Siege, which is very hard to find, extremely expensive on eBay. I got lucky. I didn't pay much for it, but I see them now. They're selling for $2,000 a copy.
It's called The Siege?
The Siege, yeah.
It's on
It's called The
eBay?
Siege. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look it up.
It's by James Mason. Check that out. Tell me what, like,
It's like some neo-Nazi. It's some neo-Nazi manifesto, right, Loser?
Yeah.
Thought so.
Written in 1982. That is very rare.
Yeah, we looked up that stupid piece. That's like written by some schizophrenic loser. We looked it over. It's by a schizophrenic loser.
He has a few other good books like Theocrat and other, he's had some good ones.
No, I seriously looked it over. I mean, I've read books that, make that thing look like it's written by some schizophrenic fucking, homeless dwelling, cave dwelling, forest dwelling piece of shit. I mean, did you actually read it? Tell us one piece of wisdom from this amazing book called The Siege. And what was the name of the loser who schizophrenically wrote this stupid fucking danger-suffering loser book? Go ahead, losers. Tell us again.
James Mason.
Okay, James Mason.
A
Siege!
good boy name. Strong boy name.
Wow, strong boy name. Okay, anyways, yeah, I remember looking into this stupid fucking book. I looked it up. I was like, yeah, this is, and it's not even that long. It's like, you don't even get your bang for your buck if it's worth so much money.
It's true. It's true.
So you admit,
Very true.
when you go to the grocery store and it tells you it tells you price per volume per liter, you know what I'm saying? It gives you the breakdown. You can do a little quick price comparison there. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
A little
No,
something.
you're always going to beat me on that with your strong Jewish mind.
Yo, in the grocery store. I got you. Okay. So, anyways, the point. Yeah, you get it. You admitted it. It's stupid. You're
I
stupid.
get it.
I know. You're stupid.
I understand.
You use this app to make yourself feel good because you think that self-roasting or roasting makes you intelligent, as opposed to actually being intelligent and reading something. Instead of talking about J-word news all the time.
I did buy a book. I think I paid $1,000 for it. It was a good one. It was called Pieces of Eight. That's a hard book to find.
What's it called?
You can't find that one. Pieces of Eight.
Pieces of Eight. Oh, well, tell us what the enlightenment wisdom is within this amazing book that you spent $1,000 on.
Oh, dude, that one's amazing. That one teaches you all about the Constitution and the branches of government and why the systems are the way it is right now and constitutional. It's very good.
So there's a Jewish tie-in there in the book, right, Dr. Diego?
I don't want to give it away. I want you to read it, but yes, eventually the Jewish people start to corrupt the system, distort it into something that we have today.
Amazing. So the right now is actually because of the J words, right?
I don't know who I can just blame it on them. But it is a big
Blame?
You see, what happened was that when we went to the Revolutionary War, right, it had to be funded, so they had to borrow money. And even back then, believe it or not, John, banks were owned by Jews. Even back then. In the 1700s.
Imagine being in Arkham prison. Imagine being in. Hold on, Yakov, hold on. I'm not finished with this dangerous, suffering, fucking anti-Semitic, Jew-hating piece of shit. Imagine being in a straitjacket, suffering from dandruff, and muttering, the Jews did this, the Jews did, show me all the Jews, show me all the Jews, the Jews, the Jews, the Jews, 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 Jews. I mean, that's you. That's how paralyzed you are. You're that stupid. You're that slimy. I mean, and your danger, suffering, love interest, Nura Bandura. Bro, it's called Hinge or Bumble. If you're in an open marriage, do you actually fuck some deranged bitch from this app? No, you don't fuck her. You try to help her a little bit. You don't fucking send her to New York City and then crush her heart after you telling her you love her on this app for fucking a year. Are you crazy? You're gonna drive people crazy. You're driving yourself crazy. I mean, I'm not your friend. I fucking met you at a gas station randomly and you said, is that I've been taken? I'm like, is that praxeologist? It's gotta be. Look at that piece of shit old fucking car. Look at that fucking Ukrainian robot in the front. What is she on a fucking an electrical dog tag?
After all I've done for you, John, this thing said yet.
Done for me. You're a vessel. You're a vessel of my flame. My vessel of my light. I live to roast you now. I live to roast you. You're a schmuck. You are stupid. You're so stupid. You think you're Larry David, but you're not. You're fucking retarded. Look what you've done. I mean, you're fucking yourself, and you've got Alvin Bragg up your ass.
We I call that in the IDF. They have to raise a kitten for a year and then snap its neck. Have you ever heard of that, right? We're like.
It gets his dopamine up. It makes him happy and fulfilled. Otherwise, his life is meaningless.
Out there thing that may have occurred.
It's got to be the cringiest comedy routine you ever heard.
John, let me please. Look, every society has a fucking lunatic. Everyone. I'm not pretending that any society is immune from the normal bell curve. There's always one person in the crowd. So maybe, I'll give you maybe one guy did it one time. Then all of a sudden it turns into, quote, every single IDF soldier has to do this. Like, no, doesn't work that way. It's not part of training. Trust me.
All communication is hypnosis. If I say it on the social audio chat app, it's real. It makes me feel good about myself. You must have no self-esteem or education. You're the dumbest person in the world.
Hold on. You suffer from confirmation bias, which is if you hear something that confirms your bias, you readily accept it. There's actually a very interesting psychological thing called the Bader-Meinhof syndrome. And Bader-Meinhof syndrome was named after a German terrorist group in the 70s. It was like robbing banks and blowing shit up. They were just anarchists, leftists. They were just doing crap. All of a sudden, somebody mentioned to a German psychologist, hey, have you heard about this Bader-Meinhof terrorist gang? And then all of a sudden, he started to read it in the paper. It's like when someone says, hey, have you ever seen like pink ponies, t-shirts? And then all of a sudden you see them, but they were there all along. That's selective attention plus confirmation bias working together to give you the Bader-Meinhof syndrome. So when you read...
That's when I'm like, okay, bye-bye. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the Diego roast. This is like Diego part 6.
Please don't scroll. I'm just... Or the delegate from Turkey.
Bouncing around my YouTube channels, huh? You're quick.